Well, we've had some hot days, we've had some humid days this summer, and I bet some of you have been wondering, man, where can I go to a wonderful, terrific beach? I know I've thought that. Sometimes I'm looking at the places we can go to take a quick dip, and I'm sort of disappointed by the lack of options for a place like Montreal, which, of course, is an island. Now, work is expected to get underway later this summer to transform a peninsula between Parc René-Lévesque and Promenade Pierre Marquette in Lachine. And according to the city, the site of the Lachine Marina will become a new iconic destination to showcase Montreal's waterfront and island identity. With more on this, let's go to Vicki Grondin, Lachine City Councillor. Vicki, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Elias. Good morning.
It's great to talk to you here. And please tell me, what is coming to Lachine, hopefully sooner than later? Will it be what I've been asking for, a place where I can dip my toes in some water without having to drive so much?
Absolutely, absolutely. First of all, Elias, the quality of water in Lachine is very good. So we're talking here, you're talking about the Bay of Lachine, right? So it's located between the docks of the 6th Avenue on the east end, and you go until the 34th Avenue, where you have the big dock, which is known as Le Quai de la 34 for Lachiners. So basically, this whole area there will be retransformed. We're going to have a new model for Lachiners and Montrealers and people all around Montreal also that can visit to visit some museums, to make activities in the water, on the water as well. So we're trying to promote here sports, culture, also nature, because these spaces, I don't know if you went on René-Lévesque Park, but it's an amazing park. You have an arboretum, trees, you can enjoy a quiet space, and that's what we want to do also with the future nautical park. So the Parc Riverain, you probably followed the project of the transformation of the marina of Lachine. So basically what we want to do there, we want to build a space where Montrealers can come, can have access to water, can swim. So we're talking about swimming, right? That in your introduction, you were talking about swimming. I said the quality of water is excellent. It is absolutely true. So we just received all the tests for the quality of water in that area. So I'm talking about the bay between the future nautical park, so the ex-marina of Lachine, and the René-Lévesque Park. So there, the water is very deep. It will be amazing for we call it a bain portuaire. We have one in Quebec, actually, in the port of Quebec. So
is that the new one that just opened in Quebec? Is that what you're referring to?
No, it's not the same thing.
Okay.
This is La Promenade Champlain. So that's basically a pool. But the project I'm talking about is Le Bassin Louise. It's located in the port of Quebec. You can basically jump from the docks, and the water is excellent. So that's basically what we want to do there, because there's the boats used to pass there.
Okay.
So the water is absolutely wonderful. I went in it. I've organized a Grand Splash 2 years ago in 2021 myself. So, yes, that's what we want to do there. But it will be possible only when the park will be fully accessible, because there is also a matter of security. We want to make sure that it is secure for everyone.
So what's the timeline here? And we've spoken to the mayor of the borough, Maya Vadanovich, a couple of times about this and the plans and the hopes, right? So do we have a more definitive timeline as to when Montrealers can fully enjoy, a transformed marina area?
Yes, right now it is accessible. You can rent some canoes, kayaks, paddle boards. You also have initiation to fishing, ornithology. You have a variety of projects accessible now. But for swimming, like I said, it will be accessible only when the park will be completely redone. So we did the infrastructure, the sewage and all that. We did that last fall. So the project is going on as planned. We're following the schedule. It should be ready. We're going to start also to work on the banks, the reconstruction of the bank for this part, because it's very, very narrow. It used to be the marina caused like a lot of erosion. Also, just the environment itself caused a lot of erosion. So we want to use phytotechnology to fight for that, and to completely, we have to completely redo the whole sector, and also for René-Lévesque Park. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a few years, of course. but we have a lot to do. But we're expecting this project to be accessible somewhere around 2026, 2027.
We're with Lachine City Councillor Vicki Grondin talking about plans in that borough to improve water access. So, Vicki, let me ask you this. Why is it that an island, we live on an island, why does an island have such terrible access to water for citizens?
Elias, we're working on that as an administration and with the power that we have, because, we have, as a city, we have limited power, but with the project of here in Lachine, of the transformation of the marina, that's a huge project in that direction. So we want more spaces like that. We want Montrealers to enjoy the water. It's almost 2 million people who live on an island and cannot have proper access to water. Like, when you think about it, it's absolutely amazing.
It's insane. And let me just point this out. Like, this is one of the reasons why I think your administration has done a good job on that, right? At least there's been development. It was decades and decades and decades where nobody on this city cared at all about water access, it seems, right?
Absolutely.
So let me just ask you, because to me, I know you off the top you mentioned, what the plans are and all of these activities and, access to nature. All I care about, unfortunately, Vicki, is just lying down because I'm lazy and I just want to lie on a beach and maybe go in the water sometimes. At the end of the day, is that going to happen too? Like, is there a beach part of this, or it's just jumping into water? Like, I just want to know what to expect when all is said and done. Will I have that also, the ability to just be lazy and enjoy the water?
Well, you can be lazy as much as you want in Lachine. There's
yeah.
Well, I don't know if you went to Lachine, but
I lived there for 10 years. I lived in Lachine for 10 years.
Oh my God! So you know the area very well. So you probably know that we have the biggest amount of parks next to the water, like anywhere else in Montreal, right?
Yeah.
So it's absolutely amazing. So you can absolutely come to Lachine and lay down and just enjoy the water, and you can jump in it. I mean, it's not built that way. Like, it's not a proper beach. But eventually, like I said, in the future nautical park, the ex-marina of Lachine, you could jump into the water from docks. It will be totally constructed that way. Like, it's going to be easy. It's going to be safe for people to enjoy the water. But like I said, it's very deep.
Okay,
like,
gotcha.
From the shore, it's very deep. So it's another way to enjoy the water. It's not the typical beach, but you're going to have a bunch of spaces to just lay down with your towel and enjoy the spot.
Well, I'll take it. Is how I'll put it. I'll take that over no water access. Vicki, thanks so much for your time. Let's continue to monitor this as the park comes to fruition over the next couple of years.
Yes. We're waiting for it. I personally, I'm waiting for it myself because, as you know, I was before politics. I was involved into that project, so it's very, very close to my heart. Thank you, Elias.
Vicki, thank you, and we'll talk again real soon.
Have a good day. Thanks.
That's Vicki Grondin, City Councillor in Lachine.